You look perfect.
Thanks for being there.
We'll have a coffee later, yeah?
Yeah.
Gary.
Oh, I'll see you later, okay?
I hope today goes well for you. I mean, that it's not too difficult a day.
Yeah.
I have to cover at the bar for a few hours, but I'll be there for the funeral.
Why? You hardly knew Dan.
I'll be going for you.
Don't. I'm fine. I wasn't expecting you to go anyway.
I apologise to Jack.
Look, what I said yesterday. Can you forget it? I think you should come.
No.
Look, a few people might come back to the station afterwards. I haven't got time to organise anywhere else. Please, can we stop arguing?
Okay.
Whatever else Dan did, he saved your life.
Yeah, well, I wish he hadn't.
You might not be grateful, but I am. I'm worried about you.
He's dead. I'll get over it.
Why are you still so angry?
Were you not listening when I told you what he did?
There's something else.
What else?
Aoife. Carol is your wife.
You're way out of line, Nora.
I've eyes in my head.
Well, just drop it, all right?
Stop fantasizing about what might have been and concentrate on the life you have.
Don't ever bring this up again, okay?
You'll never get revenge on the dead. So lock up your hate and throw away the key and stop dumping it on your wife and child.
You still smell petrol in here.
It's not as bad as it was.
But what you put air freshers everywhere?
Look, we have to consider what Claire McSweeney had to say.
What, that fancy solicitor?
Well, we're not.
How can you be sure Miriam didn't mastermind the whole thing?
Trying to blame her is ridiculous.
Well, I looked up Claire McSweeney online. Emma could never get anyone as good as her.
Ma, there were witnesses.
It's not up to them. It's the jury. One article said she's like a pit bull and she'll put doubt in the jury's minds.
Oakley is the reason Emmet's inside, not Miriam.
Well, this might get him off if he backs Oakley's story.
That's what it is, a story.
Emmet would be crushed in court by her if he's on his own.
But that's what she wants you to believe. They must be desperate to get Emmet alive for them.
Well, we can play them with their own game. I'll talk to Miriam again and insist she tells the truth.
Which is what exactly?
That Emmet was under Oakley's influence.
Yeah, and all the witnesses are going to blame Oakley too.
Look, this got a lot more serious now that Dan is dead. She can't turn her back on us now.
What are you doing there?
Are you gonna go to Dad's funeral?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's just that, Caoimhe's gonna be there.
I'm going to the funeral.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? You never go out?
You can't go anywhere near, Damien. It's a condition of your bail.
I get why she's upset. But she's making me out to be some sort of monster. Nora, I'm going. You're not stopping me. How's Karen?
All over the place.
You tell her I'm sorry.
Tell her yourself.
I'm not going to the funeral.
Carol needs you there.
So Carol and I hardly talk.
And none of this mess has to do with her. Stop punishing her.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. That's selfish.
Give my regards to Carol, will you?
Yeah, thanks. Anyway, I'm going now. We should be there, only just to support Carol.
So Dan wins in the end.
Dying isn't winning. Living is.
I'm so sorry you did that.
Just shut your mouth, will you?
I knew what James was like.
You can salvage something here.
Keep seeing Hannah's beautiful face. She's her whole life ahead of her.
Oakley solicitor called to us. He's trying to blame you for everything.
But he's right.
No, he's not. There was witnesses. Miriam, you can help Emmet.
I can't help anyone.
You can vouch for him. That Oakley got inside his head.
I've already told the guards everything that happened.
Oakley manipulated all of you. That's what you have to say.
Stop, Owen, will you just stop? Emmet will be laughed out of court if he has me as a witness. Just leave me out of it, because I'll only make things worse.
I'm speaking. Hello. Robbie's here.
Good.
Aoife must have persuaded him.
Actually, I had a word with them.
Oh, right. Let's hope he behaves himself. Losing a friend can be difficult, especially when some things are left unresolved. You three were army buddies, right? Should start soon, because then there's a funeral or something. Yeah, it'll be tough.
What am I doing it?
Can I do anything, Carol? It's all done. Thank you.
Robbie, I am so sorry. Typical Dan, huh? Always putting others before himself.
Come on, Laura, I'll introduce you to the celebrant.
Karen, where are you? It's going to start soon.
This is a total sham. I wonder what they'd all think if they knew the truth.
What'd she say?
She's not in a position to help anyone.
You mean she won't?
No. She's fallen apart, blaming herself.
That could back up what Claire McSweeney was saying.
Ma, Oakley is a nut job. Why would we even want Emma to side with him?
She can get him off.
No matter what happens, Emma is doing time.
Emmet is innocent and the two of you are giving up on him.
Not.
We'll get Emma its own defence, okay? But we'll use everything that happened in the last few years.
We can't afford anyone good.
Where are you going?
To Dan's funeral.
I'll come with you.
No, I don't want you with me. I can stand up for myself and I can stand up for my son.
So as well as grieving for the sudden and unexpected loss of Dan, we're also celebrating his life. Dan was a soldier in his early years. He had a successful and decorated army career. And that courage, that bravery in the face of danger remained with him for the rest of his life. His last heroic act will be remembered by many. He was, right to the end, a true hero. Now, Laura, Dan's colleague and friend, would like to say a few words in memory of Dan.
I don't want to be here. I wish I could wake up and none of this was true. I'm going to start with Dan. I suppose I got to know him after his accident. Dan ended up in the chair after saving 2 people from a fire. I suppose you could say there was a pattern of bravery in Dan's life. For someone so active, a spinal injury was awful for him, but he overcame his fears and he formed a basketball team and he ran a gym. He was an inspiration. And he could be tough too. I mean, when I was going through a pretty difficult time, Dan never let me off the hook. So he gave me hope when I was really low. And it's going to be this awful black hole in my life without him.
I'll let you go on your own.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, Laura. It's that time. Would anyone else like to say a few words? We'll have some music now.
Yeah, I'd like to say something.
No, Rob. No.
A lot of us here didn't know the real Dan. So, maybe it's time you did. Dan wasn't the person I thought he was. But maybe some things should go into the grave with us and stay buried forever. Dan and I go a long way back. We met in the army and we covered each other's backs many times. There's things you see in war that bind you forever. You can't break that. And I know there's men and women here that know exactly what I'm talking about. Bonds formed that are stronger than life or death. And that continues out of the army. Dan was a private soul. He had his own personal demons like us all. So here's the thing about Dan. In the end, he gave me a gift. My life for his. And for that, I have to be grateful. I get to live. And he doesn't. And that's very hard to carry. You can play your music now.
Hey.
Hey.
You still like Karen, don't you?
Yeah, but I think she's made it perfectly clear how she feels about me.
She's going through a really rough time.
Every time I appear, she leaves.
I think that's accidental.
Maybe. You two seem pretty close. I better head.
Kevin, I think she could do with a friend right now.
Laura's on the way.
How was it?
Awful. Damien turned up.
Did he approach you?
No. I can't even bear to look at him. I just want to get on the plane right now.
Hey, I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too, Dad.
Well, at least you're both safe.
You've been so brilliant with Saoirse and so supportive.
Yeah. You're my flesh and blood, darling. I'll always be there for you.
Where's Damien?
He headed off after the funeral. I swear he won't go near you.
Did you get his passport?
Yeah.
And there's no other way that he'll follow me?
No, it'll take him weeks to get a new one.
I'm leaving this afternoon.
Already? He's gonna be devastated.
Yeah, Caoimhe knows what that's like.
No, you're right to go.
I have no choice.
And Laura, thanks, we appreciate it. I know it wasn't easy.
Taxi's gonna be here at 5. I can't believe I just have to sneak away like this. I don't even get to say goodbye to my friends.
It has to be like this, love. Hey, I'll come and see you soon.
I think I left a scarf here yesterday.
Have a look.
Thanks for nothing. Why won't you help my son?
Debbie, I'm so sorry.
Did you target my family on purpose? You knew we were vulnerable. Easy prey. You some kind of sadist.
Oh, man, don't.
You should be in prison instead of my son.
Okay, calm down.
No, you shut up. Why haven't you arrested her? She masterminded the whole thing.
You need to stop throwing accusations around.
Oh, what, and it's okay to accuse my son of something he didn't do?
He hasn't been convicted of anything yet.
Her and Oakley have a history. They have a baby together.
That's enough.
Katie, take her home.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I will not be driven out.
Matt, please, come on, let's sit down. I'll get you a drink.
I know you're behind it. That was a moving speech, Robbie.
I still can't believe he's gone.
There's some sandwiches and wine down there on the tables. Thanks to you, Hugh.
Actually, can I get 2 orange juices, okay?
Yes, I'll drop them down. Okay.
I saw Karen in the yard. Poor kid. It's a tough day for her.
Yeah. Suppose her and Karen will move away now.
Did Aoife say that?
What have they got to hang around for?
I suppose.
Owen in? No. Does your offer still stand?
Yes.
How do I know you're not going to shaft Emmet?
The whole case is based on Dr. Oakley and Emmet sticking together.
Do I just have to take your word for it, do I?
Well, if I was to represent Emmet, I hope there would be trust.
Can you get him out on bail?
We can try.
You can use everything that's happened to my family. That's why Miriam was able to brainwash him. She even admitted to Owen that it's all her fault.
Debbie, we have enough to put doubt in the jury's mind, but I'll be straight with you. Without me, Emmet's chances are very slim.
I'll talk to him.
Will I talk to you for a second, Tommy?
Here, take a seat. I'll just go to the bar.
What do you want?
Can you tell Caoimhe to stop stalling on the guardianship form?
No, I can't.
No, give her this. She needs to sign it and get it back to me. It should have been done by now.
You're actually serious?
I've given that unmarried fellas have no rights. It's the only way I get to see Sushi.
Well, I can't give her anything. Because they've just packed their bags and gone.
Where are they gone?
It's none of your business.
I want to know where my daughter is.
Yeah? That's exactly what Caoimhe was saying, bawling her eyes out a few days ago when you abducted my grandchild.
What's going on?
Yeah. She's got to be Munich, isn't she?
I'm telling you nothing.
Yeah, and you put her up to it.
No, I told her to go weeks ago. Nobody should have to endure what you put her through.
Okay, that's enough, Tommy.
When is she back?
She's not.
Right. We'll see about that, Tommy.
But you have to go making everything worse.
No, at least you can't go after her.
Tommy, I didn't take his passport.
You told us you did.
Oh, yeah, I tried. I couldn't find it.
You have to warn the guards.
No, please, look, just let me handle it. I promise you, he won't go after her.
I wasn't sure if you'd want me to be here.
Sorry. My head has just been, you know... It was a mess.
Totally. I understand.
I was dreading it.
Hey, funerals are hard.
Yeah, they're just weird.
You know, when my mom passed, this guy came over to me and said he'd never forget my mom dancing on the table in a Mexican bar the month before she died.
That's kind of a nice image, though.
Yeah, but my mom was a terrible dancer and never went to bars, so pretty sure he was at the wrong funeral.
Oh, you know what? I feel free. Who's for another?
Maybe we could go back to the pad.
And do what?
I could make us something to eat.
It's boring. I want to get out of these clothes. I want to go somewhere.
Why don't we just get some food into us first, and then we decide?
I've already decided. So don't try and change my mind or tell me what to do.
Why do I always say the wrong things?
Don't take it so personally. We'll just stick together and look out for her.
Right. Thanks.
What are you doing?
I called. Why didn't you answer? I came to see if you were okay.
Yeah. Sort of a stupid question is that?
Look, Damien, if you just get yourself together.
You know I'm like this, don't you?
I could help you.
It's all for nothing. All of it. They can't anyway.
Yeah, but this isn't forever.
The only reason I took surgery in the first place was to stop Caoimhe leaving.
Look, listen to me. It's just because you got caught up in what happened in O'Brien's. Caoimhe just got scared. If you just give it a couple of months to blow over.
Stop talking to me like I haven't copped what's happened.
If you show that you're just willing to pull yourself together. Look, everyone has been traumatized, okay? We all need time to...
Look, Laura, she's not coming back, all right? And I don't need you to just be standing there patronising me.
I'm not.
Can you just go now?
I don't want to leave it like this.
You just go, please. Get out, Laura!
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Thanks for today.
What for?
Well, you're the reason why I went.
Touch and go there for a minute.
How's Karen?
She's gone off with some mates.
Will you have a drink with me?
Sure. Guess we'll all be able to get on with our lives now.
Any plans?
Maybe. Say Carol will be glad to get her husband back.
At least I got to know everything. The reason why.
Oh, hey, Carol. Hey.
Is Jack in bed?
Yeah, he's all tucked up.
We're just about to have a toast. Will you join us?
To what?
To Dan.
To Dan.
The end.
If you want to make those New Year's resolutions count, tune in for the new series of Operation Transformation as the leaders weigh in for the first time after the break. Following the main evening news, Tommy Tiernan hosts his unique show where he has no clue who his guests are. That's at 9:35.